The show, we have, of course, one of the best Tekken players in the country right now, and he's actually about, what, nearly half my age, so yeah, start him young and just see how far they can go. Tonight, on the show, from Playbook Esports, we have Andreij Albar. You better know him, you know him better as Doujin. Say good evening. What's up, man? There. Oh, okay. Headphones are right there. But anyway, you can actually just start talking too.
Good evening.
So, hi, it's been a while since I last saw you because you've been traveling a lot lately. What's up?
I just the last country I've been to was Korea. I competed in ISF and I won the tournament.
Alright, your opponent in the grand finals was,
I fought with Thailand's Book.
oh yes, Book. Book is also, by the way, a really good player from Thailand. Also, pretty good at SF5. But anyway, of course, Andreij, nice to have you on the show. I've been trying to get you for, what, nearly a month now, so I'm glad this finally happened. But before anything else, and you know how, you basically know how comic book movies are pretty huge these days, so let's start off with your origin story. How did you get started in gaming, and then, you know, just how did you also get started in Tekken? What's your history, man?
The first Tekken I played is Tekken 3.
3?
Yes.
Nice.
And my dad introduced Tekken 3 to me, and we were like playing with each other, and we are just smashing buttons. Then one day, Dad bought me a PSP. So the Tekken I played on PSP was
DR.
Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. Then I managed to explore and able to learn how to do the proper executions of combos and like the things. Then Tekken 6, one day I went to the mall and I saw Tekken 6. So that time I got bored with my PSP, so I did not use it, and I invested money, time and effort on Tekken 6, and I became a competitive player in Tekken 6.
Nice. And of course, Tekken 6, this was, I think around 2008.
2007?
Yeah, late 2007, early 2008. That was the hot new thing. Of course, the graphics were in HD then, and then it just looked really nice. And of course, new gameplay system. So you got really curious. And by that point, let me see, if we're talking 2008, Tekken 5 would have been out by 3 years now. In gaming terms, Tekken 5 was already old by then.
Yes.
So yeah, that's a natural progression. And yeah, you basically got curious and then decided to just invest more time and money.
Yes.
So, how was it? Just, what other factors came in and, you know, just helped spark that decision to, like, you know what, I can do this, I can be competitive?
Because there was a time I used to play in SM South Mall and Alabang Town Center, and there were a group of players there that they usually play there, and sometimes I join them, but as since I'm an amateur and a newbie, I wasn't able to win a single match against them for maybe 2 years. Then,
Wow, 2 years is quite a while.
yes, so that's a lot of tokens and time zone loads. So that made me inspired to train harder, so that one day I could be just like one of them, and or maybe better than them.
Nice. So I'm assuming that most of these players were older than you.
Yes.
Okay, so like real arcade veterans, people who like nearly live there. Shoutouts to those guys, by the way. They're still around.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, with the launch of Tekken 7, they sort of just started reappearing again.
Yes.
So that's really cool. And okay, I gotta give credit where it's due, because normally when you have a losing streak that lasts 2 years, lesser players would just, you know, give up and quit or walk away. But that was a different thing for you. That basically lit a fire and
I want to put a stop to this losing streak, so that's why I became I became determined to practice harder.
See, 3 words in fighting games: never give up. Because, yeah, when you get started in fighting games, and Doujin right here is a really good example. You are gonna lose a lot before you even start getting better, because that's how you learn. All right, and it may seem harsh, but believe it or not, the people of the FGC are pretty friendly and will teach you what you need to know in order to start winning.
Yes.
That's the cool thing. They're not just gonna beat you up and then, leave it at that. They're gonna tell you, like, you did this wrong. This move is punishable. By the way, punishable meaning that, yeah, if it misses or it gets blocked, you are going to eat damage. And I'm assuming that most of these players are, like, really close friends of yours now.
Yes, they actually my Tekken team elite. Yeah, yeah.
Nice. So, shout-outs to them, too. Team Elite.
To Team Elite.
I know you guys
South.
are listening, so yeah, shout-outs to you guys, too. I regularly see you at events, so next time, say hi. Alright, so, yeah, that's another thing that I guess we can also attest to, that, yeah, fighting games build friendships.
Yes.
Most of the friends that I have these days are I made through fighting games, so that is also one thing that you gotta know if you want to get into fighting games, or especially the scene. And up next, we will be talking about Andreij or Doujin's practice routine. But first, let's give you a playlist breakout. This one coming in from Harry Styles. It's called Kiwi.